Hey there, everybody. It's Creative Constructs, and it is Tuesday, October 8th, and really excited to be here. I'm feeling pretty good today, so we're going to be digging into bags 12, 13, 14, and maybe 15 tonight. Always leave that last one there as kind of a, we'll see how we go. As always, I'm really thrilled that you're out there. Hopefully you are enjoying joining. And if you're just out there for a few minutes here and there, that's okay too. Hit that follow button. Come on in. It's okay if you want to hang out there for a few minutes. If you want to lurk for a whole stream, whatever suits your fancy. I'm just happy that you're there. So let me just hit the old chat button there. And as always, we're going to be chilling out to some Lo-Fi Girl. Thank you, Lo-Fi Girl, for allowing me to use your music. And if you want to learn more about Lo-Fi Girl, right down there on that now playing in the bottom right-hand corner, you can take a look. There's a bit.ly in there that you can go and take a look at Lo-Fi Girl on Spotify. It's always good. I really like their music. And right now, just as you can tell, definitely in the Halloween spirit. You know, their Halloween mix is just a great little jam to to help you focus and help you relax a little bit. So it definitely is something that comes in handy a lot for me. If at any point in time, as always, it gets to a point where it's too loud or too quiet with the music or the sound or anything, give me feedback in the chat, and just let me know you're out there. I always like that too. Between streams, if you ever want to come and introduce yourself, chat a little bit, get to know other people, there's a Discord, so there's the link there, and you can come on over there. It's free. You just click that link and then you can join into the server. You'll get a little hello. I will come in there and probably chat up with you a little bit, and give me your feedback. Go in there. There's some channels there for different things, whether you want to talk gaming, whether you want to talk Lego and brick building, any of that stuff. It's all out there. Just be respectful of other people out there too. Just, we're all humans. It's a tough time, and just be respectful and appreciative for other people out there in the chat, and everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. So that's where we're at here tonight. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into bag 12. As you may remember, on Sunday night, we finished up bag 11. We have now completed all of the minifigs for this build. We've got our Bounty Hunter C3PO. Let's just do a real quick little recap here. I'll do this a couple times here. Come on. Oh, I keep hitting the dang wrong button on this little controller. I will get it figured out. All right. So we have Bounty Hunter C3PO. Nice little arm printing. Nice details, those red eyes, because he is Bounty Hunter C3PO, but pretty nice. Moving on over, we have Beach Luke, or just Beach Bum Luke. Reminds me of the dude from The Big Lebowski. A little bit of back printing here. It's kind of nice, just in that little beach shirt. Got that chain coming down there, and those yellow tint glasses, and holding his blue milk. So there is Beach Luke. Next up, we have Darth Jar Jar. Darth Jar Jar is the Jar Jar we all had a feeling he actually was, that he was just, setting everybody up to ultimately lead to the demise of Anakin, lead him to the dark side, and make sure everything fell according to plan. Or it's just part of the Rebuild the Galaxy series. But this is Darth Jar Jar. Okay. Next up, we have Darth Dev. So Darth Dev is the brother in Rebuild the Galaxy, the brother of the primary protagonist of the show. And when he goes over into the Rebuild the Galaxy, into that alternate universe, he is a Sith Lord. And he has a lot of great details, from really fantastic arm printing on the one side. Nothing on the right arm, just a slightly different color. Great leg printing as well, which is nice, and the front and back of the chest of the torso also has that printing as well. Okay, then we have next up is Darth Ray. So Darth Ray actually makes an appearance in Star Wars, I believe it's Star Wars Episode 8, when she goes into the cave, spoiler alert, and she sees her dark version of herself, the dark side version of herself, and she's got that double-bladed lightsaber that opens up into a kind of flicks open like a butterfly knife into a double-bladed lightsaber, kind of like Darth Maul's. So that is Darth Ray. No leg printing or arm printing, but pretty straightforward. And then the last one, which is inside the Millennium Falcon there, in his little torture, or not torture, but little jail, is the Jedi Vader. He is an all-white Darth Vader. The only detail that's really missing there from the Black Series, if you ever saw the white Darth Vader in the Black Series collectors, he has blue eyes instead of just no white. Here it's white. And sometimes in his Darth Vader in the traditional black, he's represented with red eyes on his mask, but no blue eyes on the mask here. But other than that, just a Jedi Vader inside there in the case. So that's the minifigures for this set. We're going to zoom back out here, and we're going to open up the bag and get started. So now that I got you all caught up to where we're at with the minifigs, and now you'll get caught up to where we're at with the build. I'm going to move the minifigs over and out of the way so I don't lose them or mix them up. Okay. Get my tin lid. I'm going to move the current in progress Dark Falcon there. Open up to the bag 12 page, which is page, for those of you playing the home game, you can get the PDF, the complete build instructions on lego.com. You just go in, search the set number 75389, and right there on that page, if you scroll down just a barely little bit on the right hand side, there'll be a button for build instructions, and you can get a PDF. We are on page 222. We'll be starting on step 325. All right, let's go in and get at it. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. It's been some ups and downs here, but overall I'm feeling really peppy tonight, in case you can't tell. Wiggle room. And so my plan is going to be, and I don't need the entire length. There's no way something like this folding table that I build on would work. But something bigger than, and especially deeper than my current gaming desk would give me an advantage in that if I think about the size of this build mat, which is 24 inches by 36 inches, if I can get something that's 24 inches deep or slightly larger, it'll still work in that space. I might go for like 30. That'll give me some wiggle room. That would mean that if I get like a nice swing arm for the monitor, I don't have to constantly have two different setups depending on what content I'm streaming. It's going to simplify my setup, and I can always be ready to just play a game or shift into a build and not have to worry about taking up so much space in my basement as well. So I'm really excited about that. I've been looking for desks and stuff for a very long time. I'm very particular. But it's something I'm getting really stoked for as I started thinking about that aspect of it that I think would be really, really cool. So I think that would just benefit everything. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you have a desk, a particular desk, like, if you're a gamer, for example, or whatever, even for your home office, is there something that is a really important element for you, or something that you looked for that you had that where like you maybe labored over it, or something you never thought would be something that you like as much as you do, that like you would love to give somebody else advice? I'm always looking for advice and guidance and thoughts and ideas, and what do you like, what don't you like? Drop it in the chat because I'm very curious. Fell in love. Somebody sent me a link to a Facebook online marketplace item, and I didn't realize. I know Secret Lab has the brand Secret Lab has gaming chairs that are like super high end. I didn't realize they had gaming desks, and they have the Magnus and the Magnus Pro. They're all metal desks, and so like all the accessories and stuff you can get, like for like whether it's cup holders or wire management or headphone holders, etc. It's all magnetic, and I think that's really cool. Plus, the metallic desk, the heavy-duty metallic desktop, also has that advantage of being much more solid, not hollow. It's going to be able to hold heavier monitors and on-monitor arms without warping. So, I don't know. I think that's really cool, but they're stupid expensive. I mean, just if there's, for anybody who's out there. I don't know, maybe nobody's out there tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But have you been having a good week? Are you stoked for the rest of the week to come, or are you just ready for the weekend already? There is no wrong answer, by the way. Okay. There's that flooring ramp, and we'll push that up a little bit. Oh, and we're going to leave this upside down. I just hear that piece rolling away. Somewhere under the book there. There it is. And we got that bottom plate in. Now these inverted hoods that are going to lock it into place. Maybe. There we go. Just needed a little bit of a different angle to get the studs to click in. There we go. We're adding in the bottom turret gun. All sorts of rolling issues tonight. There we go. fingers are just too big to get in there to lightly grab those, to turn those, to level them out. So I'm going to use the stubby flat nose pliers. I'm going to get these all lined up perfectly the way that I want them to, and then I'm going to bump it in 4.5 seconds to knock them all off, and it's not going to mean anything. Go. All right. Now we're going to build 4 landing gear. In the case of the drops, y'all. One likes a case of the drops. All exactly the same. This is another one of those ones that's agnostic over which way. Actually, no, is it?